The snow seems unrelenting. The cold wind bites at every exposed part, and yet Greeve finds some solace in his wilderness home. Despite his backbreaking efforts and near fatal events, he has found peace here in the unreal world. Welcome, everybody. My name is Ryan, and we're back with more of our winter challenge. I believe we're on episode number 9 already, so we're in the full swing of it. And as you can see, we're on day 2 of the 6th week before winter. Our man Greeve is still alive and in good health too. Now, we are starving, but we've got food. It's just being prepared, so in the meantime, a few more days. He's certainly not going to die before then, but he might have a tummy ache and have trouble falling asleep. But if you're new to the series, or maybe you missed an episode, check the description. I've got a link to this series, and if you get caught up, I've got a link to all my other Unreal World content down there too, and I've got lots of it. So if you're a fan, should keep you occupied for a little while. But let's get into the swing of it here today. Let's zoom out. We're at one of our shelters here, and let's just take a look at the map. Of course, we started almost roughly at this spot. We've got our home culture, the Driik over here. Of course, there's a lot of neighbors around us who we haven't visited yet. Overworld travel in the winter is very risky if you're not properly clothed, but luckily, in the last episode, we did manage to prepare a large enough elk fur that we could make a cap, a hood, some footwear. I think we also made the leggings too, didn't we? Yeah. And of course, we previously had some mittens, but this is really great. A tremendous improvement over where we started the series, but we can still do a lot better. Yeah. We could, in fact, layer on a bunch of different stuff. We can have leather. I think you can have 2 for each body part, so you could do leather and fur, or leather and linen, or wool and fur, but it's only 2 for each body part, not including the feet. I'm pretty sure your feet, you can only do boots or fur. You can't do boots and fur at the same time, unfortunately, but just a little bit of an insight into the clothing and armor system here in our world. So I think we better spend every available moment of daylight out here on the big map looking for prey. Yes. Very important. Let's check in on this shelter. I believe this is the one where the food is. Oh, look, there's a bird to the south. Is he caught in my trap? That might be the first bird we've caught. Yes, wounded, suffering from the thorax. You can see over here, it actually shows that I'm looking at the light lever trap. So, wow. It's not an elk by any means, but we've actually got our first bird. Very important. We can certainly use the feathers for a little bit of crafting. So we're going to use our fine woodsman's axe, blunt to the head. Yeah, with the bird like this, boom, shouldn't take too much effort from us. And, well, why not reset the trap, especially if it was a success? I think what we'll probably do with this meat is something I've mentioned a couple times, but I've failed to do every single time we get a kill, and that is make a sacrifice. There is a whole spiritual component to this game, a spirit world, and of course we get our spells and magic means. These are assigned to us. The general sacrifice is very good for getting yourself in good with the spirits. It helps, if you want to pursue certain quest lines and stuff. The green listings here are active spells, so I can actively use the sacrifice. The yellow is just informational, telling me about net favorability or bear hunting with mittens. There, you can also fill this out and learn more as you go too, which is really fun and a good long-term project in this open world game. If you're not sure what to do, try and learn as much ritual and spells as you can. But anyway, let's go ahead and what were we gonna work on here? We are starving. I'm interested in oh my gosh, we've actually got the food. Yes, beautiful. We'll pick up the cordage too. This was our first batch, one of the first batches. I don't think it was very big. Yeah, it's just about 2 pounds of meat here, but listen, 2 pounds of dried meat is actually kind of a lot. So it'll keep us going for a little while. That's beautiful. Now it's not going to be as treacherous and difficult for us to go hunting because we're not starving. Let me just check my inventory. Yeah, so we're carrying the carcass. Okay, a little bit of food. Let's step forward. We're going to drop the bird on the ground. We're going to skin it, of course. Then we're going to butcher it. Wonderful. Now, I've been told that you can only sacrifice, you can actually sacrifice cooked and raw meat, but only raw meat has the intended effect. So let's do this, and we're going to go with the black grouse cut. Boom. Now, there's not much of it. They're only 2 pieces. So what I think I'll do is I'll probably wait till like tomorrow morning and just sacrifice the other cut too. Yeah. Because since we just got a bit of meat, we're not going to be hurting. It's not like we need the black grouse. Now the leather here that I'm working on is a different story. It's always good to have pieces of leather. This is a very small piece. You know, you're not going to get much off of a bird, but nonetheless, they do add up. And eventually we can make some cordage or something with it. But let's have a bit of a meal. We are tired, but I'd love to go ahead and explore a little bit more. Maybe we can make a trek from this position here before it gets too dark, and then we can just crash out at our shelter at this location. Let's go. Oh, look at that, folks. It's hard to see, but we've got an elk dead ahead. Now, it's not in a great position. Number one, we are definitely losing light, and that's going to affect our hunting. Number two, it's right on the edge of this thick forest, and there's not much clear runway here, just a little patch of it. So we'll encounter. I'm actually just tempted to skip it. Let's just encounter it and see. Okay. I mean, if we were to get this, that would be amazing. How much visibility do we actually have? So it is somewhat limited. See the circle here? Normally in perfect visibility, you could just see the whole square. But we can still make a go of it. Let's see. Yeah, we're in good shape. We're a little bit tired, but overall, we're not carrying much. And let's go ahead and just start sprinting at it. Oh my god, I almost got into melee with it. That would have been sweet. Okay, so same strategy as always. Oh, look, it just fell in the water. Holy, I very rarely see them go over the lake like that. I guess I just assumed it was sturdy enough, but it wasn't. Does that mean it's trapped? I don't think so. But this is incredible. Very rare occurrence here. I've seen it happen in large bodies of water, very rarely in these little ponds that appear in the mires, but and the thing is, oh, there it is. All right, we're one tile away from melee. If we can get there, let's turn on the afterburners. There we go. No. Okay. Let me look at it again. Is it real tired? It's fatigued, but all right, I'm going to stop running. I'm going to use my axe blunt to the legs. We're going to try and take its legs out. We completely missed it, but it did not move. It's trying to get away. I am completely missing this thing. Okay, there we go. Yeah. We just want to knock it down. Although it seems to be pretty stationary. Hold on, let's go for a blunt with our axe to the head. Completely missed it. Blunt. Let's go back to the legs. Come on. It is kind of hard to see it, but when I hit it, it will fall and just get right back up. But you can kind of watch the text here and see me humiliate myself. Okay. The elk gains a tactical advantage. She's not doing a lot of striking on me. Wow. I'm not really sure why we're missing this so terribly, to be quite honest. We're a little bit fatigued, but not so much that we would be like this incredibly bad with our axe. Let's switch it up to the knife. It is an odd choice here, but Okay, we're hitting it more. No, I missed it. Maybe it's just an especially nimble elk, you know? Alright, well, you get the picture. Let me take this thing out, and if anything changes, like it starts to get away for some reason, you'll see it happen. Oh my god, people. I was fighting with the elk, and it struck me. The world turns black, and you fall unconscious. The hoof stabs your thorax. It was missing and missing and missing me. Oh my god, people. I'm sorry I didn't keep it there. It was just a lot of boring back and forth. And then all of a sudden... Oh, Greeve. No. No. How? Elk tries to kick you. I wish we could read the full log here. Damn it. Killed by elk while unconscious. Yeah. Wow. 16 winters old. Man, oh man. Just goes to show you the punishing nature of these roguelikes, doesn't it? Wow, people, I am really sorry about that. I wish I could have at least caught it, but there wasn't much to see. Like I said, we just went unconscious and I woke up dead. Whew, man, oh man, that's the worst kind of way to wake up, people. But, I assume that's going to be the conclusion of Winter Challenge Part 2. It seems that we failed, but maybe it'll give us an opportunity to start another character. I have an idea for a themed playthrough, something maybe a little bit less honest, a bit more dishonest. Some people have suggested a thief playthrough, which could be interesting. Might be very short, so we'll give it a go down the road, guys, for sure, for sure. You know that I love the Unreal World. I love sharing it with you, so you can count on more coming in the future for sure. Once again, it was definitely an untimely end, unexpected. That might be the first time I've ever died from an elk kick, but it's a first. It is. So thank you once again, everybody. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.